Hello everyone, and welcome back to A Rising Threat. Today's session is going to be a TubbTor and Dunyazard special. As, well, I didn't really have anything extremely planned for this session, so we're just gonna do a little thing. I'll have more, another private session for, Stolvok later. But, for now, let's get into this. Welcome to the land of Tellarum, a land of mystery, adventure, and legend. In this world made up of 4 major continents, luck will be tested, bonds broken, and empires will topple. All right, so after the last session, you guys ended up heading back to Astre. You got back to the mansion and did your introductions for Henry. You introduced him to at least Restil, the giant sheep that claims to be a phoenix. And he did a little thing that allowed her to actually speak. So she now actually has a voice that everyone can hear without TubbTor needing to use his abilities. But the day is coming to an end, kind of. It's later in the day, you guys just got back. You're probably wanting to rest today. TubbTor mentioned that his birthday is coming up the day after this. And I'm going to switch this scene over to the proper thing onto the mansion so that... Where is it? There it is. Move party here. There we go. Anyways, while TubbTor and Ronaldo are in the other room, Henry is going to approach Dunyazard after doing the whole thing. Hey, Dunyazard, you remember how TubbTor mentioned his birthday was coming up tomorrow, right?
Oh, yes. Is that tomorrow?
Yeah, that's what he said. I think if you could take him out on the town, maybe convince him to do a little shopping, we might be able to set something up here for a little celebration.
Okay.
What do you think?
What should we shop for?
I don't know.
We could get some birthday streamers for his birthday.
Perhaps. Maybe, get him to find something he wants. Or at least distract him for long enough that we could get everything set up.
Got it. Distraction. I can distract.
Okay. TubbTor Ronaldo is done talking to you now about the whole thing you guys were talking about last session. And you guys can walk out. And as you do, you hear, as you walk out of this main room, I'm gonna move you. As you walk through the door there, you hear a knock on the front door. And Alex opens it to find... Laren. Ignore the fact that he's got a health bar and everything now. I actually set up his character sheet recently. To find Laren at the door. He asks to come in. Alex isn't here, so I can't do his voice or anything. And he comes in.
In a regal voice. TubbTor replies, "Enter."
Why, thank you, TubbTor. Why is it so far down? Sorry, my notes decided to scroll down when I did not scroll down.
Yeah,
I
my
came
thing
as soon as
just
I... Oh, that's fun. I came here as soon as I heard you'd returned from your trip. How did everything go?
TubbTor win. TubbTor beat up the old lady and took her toy.
All right then.
TubbTor
So you were
holds out the doll
successful.
in pride.
So you were successful then, and you did defeat a hag. Impressive.
Calcium hops out of
TubbTor-
TubbTor's bag
TubbTor
onto
in
his shoulder and lets out a confirming meow.
As
TubbTor
Henry
punch her in crooked nose.
looks around the corner, hearing Laren come in as well. Dunyazard, you've also heard Laren come in. You're still up by the sheep, so I don't know if you can move your character or not.
I am still very much inside the sheep.
But that's not the first time.
Anyways, as Henry comes around the corner to see who's there. Oh, Henry. I did not expect you to be here. How is everything? It's fine. Thanks for asking.
We killed a hag.
Yes,
It was great.
I heard. Quite impressive work. Well, is there anything else that you learned while you were gone? Or did you just kill the hag and come back? I see Alex has a new sword. In fact, Alex, I'm going to be taking you with me when I leave. I have a special mission for you. Also, I heard it was TubbTor's birthday coming up. TubbTor, you have mine and Astrian's best wishes.
Yes, it is TubbTor. TubbTor, I'm supposed to be distracting you.
TubbTor, thanks for birthday distractions.
All right then. Well, I'm going to go find Stolvok real quick and have a small conversation with him. You two have fun with your birthday distractions, I suppose. And he walks down the hall. Alex follows him, but I'm just gonna keep that silent. Anyways, I'm gonna retcon and say this is the next day. It is TubbTor's birthday, because I feel like that would make more sense for you guys to actually go out and do shopping and distract him right now. Well, I have things I'd like to discuss with Restil as well. So, don't have too much fun distracting. And Henry walks off too. What are you guys gonna do first? Ronaldo's just confused. And goes back here.
Ooh, TubbTor, do you like bread? There's a great bakery. I know of it. It makes great bread.
TubbTor like bread?
Let's go get some bread.
TubbTor attempts to lock arms with Dunyazard and goes skipping towards the bakery.
Okay, Nap, are you gonna load properly? Okay. That's not... Ah, yeah. There is a bakery, and guess what? It's down in the docks. I do not have any tokens put on this map. I'm going to put you guys' tokens down on the map up here. You guys walk up to the north side of the city. It takes a little bit of time, but you do end up coming to the docks. And I'm going to move you. Bing, bing. Oh, I gotta move my thing there too. Anyways, you find yourselves at the Astre docks, just outside of this bakery that Dunyazard knows of. I've got to put someone in here too. Sorry, no token yet. I didn't even realize that I had nothing set up for this map.
We're at the docks, and typically there's a lot of trading and a lot of stuff going on at the docks. Could I roll perception, see if I smell anything interesting?
On your way, yeah. Go ahead and roll perception. While I figure out who to put here. Oh, that's a...
See if I roll okay this second.
You know what? Okay. That's the token I'll use. Yeah, you, on your way through, you smell, the smells of not only the bakery when you get here, but there's a butcher that you walk past that Dunyazard was literally just inside of. There's a butcher. Okay, I'm gonna move both of you over here. As you're walking past this point, there's a butcher that Dunyazard left the door open for. Right there, that you also smell. It smells like some... I don't know. There's different kinds of sausages that you could smell, and all sorts of different spiced meats, and it is more active than it looks too. There should be tokens all over the place, but I completely forgot to set them up.
Well, something smells good.
Something smells good, indeed.
I mean, I mostly smell just the carrion. But I'm sure that smells good to some people.
Where's the curry? TubbTor no smell curry.
I think the curry shop is deeper to the south. We're not near it, but we're near the bakery.
I don't have a
Oh
restaurant
no,
district made
TubbTor
up.
doesn't know the word carrion. He thinks you're saying Korean food. Yeah, he's looking around for Korean.
Wait, I forget. Isn't TubbTor a low intelligence character or high intelligence?
High wisdom, low intelligence.
Okay, so we have the misadventures of two high wisdom, low intelligence characters.
Yeah. You guys are probably gonna get lost.
I'm honestly having trouble. How do I play a very high wisdom? I'm 8 intelligence, 18 wisdom. How do I play this?
You have great knowledge of many things. Unfortunately, absolutely none of them will help you in street scenarios. So isn't it just the greatest example of the bookworm who studied all their entire life, and then you put them on the middle of a busy street and they just freeze up because they don't know what's going on?
I don't know. I think that's high intelligence, low wisdom.
Yeah, I think that's the exact opposite.
Oh,
They know exactly what's going on, but they don't know why. They don't know how the car operates, but they know exactly where the cars operate, how they operate. I mean, what they do. You know all the laws, but you don't know any of the, the
Basically, high intelligence, low wisdom is an extreme introvert. You guys
wait, that would
are
make us extreme
extroverted.
extroverts then.
We're extreme extroverts, but we can't see what's.
Like, you guys know a lot
describe
about...
I like to describe Dunyazard as her cat has more intelligence than her.
You know, I could see that. The skeleton cat that Dunyazard raised has more intelligence. Is it a skeleton cat that you raised, or is it more like a familiar?
I guess technically it operates more like a familiar, but it was a childhood cat that she used to have that died that she used necromancy to bring back.
Okay. That makes sense.
Basically, lore familiar, not actual familiar.
I gotta put good person in here too. Are you going into the butcher shop?
Yes.
Okay, there is a round, kind of shorter man working in the butcher shop.
I would like to say hello in Gnomish.
He has no idea what you're saying. Assuming he's a gnome just because he's round and shorter. Wow.
I'm going to assume I saw him from the back, And
yeah, you did. I mean, if you look, he's facing the table that Dunyazard's on the other side of now. Oh,
Dunyazard's just gonna go right up to him. Hello, Uncle. Do you have any fresh bones for me?
Oh, Dunyazard, it's been a while since I've seen you here. I just had a few meat buns made up, but... Who's your friend here?
Oh, this is TubbTor. It's his birthday, so I'm distracting him.
TubbTor would bow slightly.
Are you supposed to tell the person you're distracting that you're distracting them?
I don't know. But we're having fun in town.
Well, that's always good to hear. You know what? Take a few of these meat buns on the house. It's always good to have a nice birthday every once in a while.
Aw,
TubbTor,
thanks,
thank you.
Uncle. She's gonna give the Butcher a big hug.
All right, and if you make your way past down by the bakery, could you tell that woman she left her goddamn coin purse at the house again?
Okay, will do.
You've got a few free meat buns from the butcher.
TubbTor is fascinated by his meat bun, and he is nibbling on it.
It tastes like no meat bun you've ever had before, as you've never had a meat bun here before. But it is extremely delectable and almost sweet, but also spicy at the same time, and you're not sure how they got that perfect split between the two.
My guess is they probably used a yeast roll and filled it up with not black pepper. Maybe a little bit of cayenne pepper in the meat. Might have sauteed it in the cayenne pepper and put a little salt in it just to bring out the meat flavor.
You got that too.
He said it twice.
I'm sorry,
Pepper.
I'm actually a bit of a chef. So you talk food, I think food.
Well, thank you for that. That's exactly what it is. So now I don't have to think of how to describe it. Anyways,
Tell me that you actually know that it's cayenne pepper.
Yes, I do know it's cayenne pepper. I call shit the wrong thing sometimes.
I wasn't worried about it.
Alright, let me get to the announcer voice.
Heck.
A deep, succulent yeast roll. A glazing of powdered sugar over the top. Delicately grilled meat. A mixture of deer and beef, but oh so delicately stuffed into the roll. And what's that we detect? Just a little salt and a little cayenne pepper. The perfect kick to go with the sweetness of the roll.
That sounds like such
I
a
love it.
delectable creature. Such
I
a
love it.
delectable mythical creature.
I'm
Half
clipping that.
deer, half deer and half beef. The
Oh.
beer. The mythical creature, the beer. Beer meat.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of
that's-
times if you're cooking deer meat, it is too gamey on its own, so you usually cut it 50-50 with beef.
Yeah. Anyways, your next
I
stop
can
is the
see that.
bakery?
Yeah. I'll go to the bakery. Gonna make some cookies.
Okay. You make your way to the bakery. You open the door and find the woman who, Dunyazard, you recognize. You've been here a few times before. And she is married to the butcher. Just to clarify that. I don't have names for either of these characters. They're just the baker and the butcher.
Dunyazard's gonna immediately run up and give her a big hug from behind. Hi, Auntie! Uncle says you left your...
You cut out.
Uncle says you left your coin purse at the house again?
Oh, damn it. That explains where it went. Well, can I help you with something today, Dunyazard?
Yes, I'm showing my friend around the town. Actually,
Oh.
would I have picked up the, Wait, no. She left it at his house. He wouldn't have had it on him, would he?
No. No, it's still at the house. She'll have to close for a few minutes, go back to the house, and get it.
Dunyazard steps out of the way and just points her hands at TubbTor. This is TubbTor. He's great friend. I'm distracting him for his birthday right now.
Well, TubbTor, it's pleasant to meet you, and happy birthday. Is there anything you'd like from our bakery here?
TubbTor like to make peanut butter cookies for birthday.
Oh, that does sound quite delicious. I'm sure we've got a few of the ingredients that you might need here.
TubbTor's very good making cookies.
Pro tip for the best peanut butter cookies. Don't flatten it with a fork. Flatten it with the back of a spoon. And then sprinkle a little bit of powdered sugar in the nest. And then a ring of salt around the edge of it.
That sounds good. I'm gonna have to try that.
My dude.
I told you guys I'm a bit of a chef.
Well, what ingredients are you gonna look for?
The peanut butter cookie type of ingredients.
Okay. They do have everything you need. And she's going to give you a discount. And only have you pay...
TubbTor is going to need an amount of these cookies for whatever celebrations there might be, because TubbTor's kind of going to assume there might be a celebration.
With how Dunyazard is distracting you, yeah.
And
I mean, at base for peanut butter cookies, you need peanut butter itself, flour, water, softened butter, and then why am I forgetting? Baking powder.
Yeah.
powdered sugar and salt too. Jeez.
Well, yeah. I feel like at least the salt would probably be back at the house.
Yeah, you
Or
guys
back at
do
the
have
mansion.
quite a few ingredients back at the mansion, but there's stuff that you wouldn't have that you might need to get here, like the peanut butter, for example, or some of the other baking goods. But
Oh man, what if there weren't peanuts in this reality? I mean, that would have just ruined my whole birthday.
we're gonna just say there are.
Oh my god,
Okay.
peanuts are not what is called peanuts in this reality is not what peanuts are in my reality.
Turns out you
I
actually have an
learned
an allergy to these peanuts. But
I'm just digging a hole. I should make these cookies before I find myself in a hole.
Could I roll for perception, see if there's any extra ingredients that pop out to my eye?
yeah, that's a pretty good
It's a-
perception. What exactly are you like hoping to find with ingredients?
Alternative nut butters. Ooh. Dunyazard runs right up to TubbTor, a jar in her hand. TubbTor, for your cookies, you should use some of this too. She's gonna hand you a jar of walnut butter.
TubbTor opens the jar without hesitating, dips his finger in and tastes it. Does it taste like it would make a superior peanut butter cookie?
It tastes like it would still make a pretty good cookie. It's not exactly like peanut butter, but it is a good substitute for anyone who might be allergic to peanuts.
Usually
That's
walnut,
interesting. TubbTor make two.
usually walnut butter is less sweet than peanut butter, but has a much more earthy taste to it.
Yeah.
People who prefer like fresh foraged foods like mushrooms and stuff are going to appreciate walnut butter more than peanut butter itself. Since peanut butter is usually loaded with oil and sugar.
That makes a lot of sense.
I'm so glad you're here for this.
With the book, this turn from TubbTor's birthday adventure to Golden Ace explains food and recipes.
We're learning as we go. It's fun. Anyways, you can get all the ingredients. She asks for 3 copper for everything you get. Only 3 copper.
TubbTor, thank Auntie.
Of course, and come by any time you need any baked goods.
I am going to pick up 4 fried croissants to put in my bag. How much should I pay for that?
2 silver.
2 silver?
Yep.
Alright, works for me. I'll mark that down.
Alright. And where are you guys heading next?
Back home to make cookies.
Are you sure?
Well, that's TubbTor's first instinct. Is anybody trying to distract TubbTor from immediately going home to make cookies?
Ooh, TubbTor! I got a great idea! Do you like carvings?
TubbTor like carving.
There's a woodcutter nearby. He's got a lot of pretty carvings. He uses a big machine. It's in his hands. I think it's a chain and saw.
And chainsaws are now canon in this world. I do not have a battle map for that, so...
We'll make do with one of the other shops then.
Chainsaw. TubbTor, take a look. Does TubbTor see anybody using a chain and saw?
You guys wander a little bit further out of the city because there's not very many trees and wood stuff that can be worked on in the city. But there is a structure just outside of the city and a field of trees that looks like it's specifically grown there. And there is a man standing outside who has what appears to be a chained device that seems to be cutting through trees.
I mean, let me put it this way.
Wood.
The only thing you need to make an actual chainsaw in any fantasy is just a way to make a small motor rotate really fast.
Yeah.
So if you can attach magic to a motor and make it spin fast, you just put a bar connecting that to, just an actual saw blade, because you can make that with any kind of iron and stuff. Wrap a chain around that and the motor and turn it on. You have a chainsaw.
There are
Have you heard of the
motors.
using mage hands to rotate idea? If you use the mage hand to rotate like a drill, it's using its movement, but it's not actually going anywhere to use its movement. You can use the mage hand to turn the saw.
In this world, there is something known as, I haven't put this in the book yet, but it's known as an arcane motor, or an arcane engine. It's technically what is used to power the airships, but smaller ones can be used to make simple devices, such as a chainsaw.
You literally just hook up a chain and a saw blade and have just something braced against it so it holds both the saw blade and the motor together, and you got a chainsaw. It's that simple.
But yeah,
TubbTor sees this and his eyes light up, and he knows what he wants for his birthday.
TubbTor wants a chainsaw. Oh god.
Dunyazard calls out to the man working. Hi, Uncle. You make anything pretty recently?
Oh, Dunyazard. Why, actually, I recently made a structure just on the other side of the building over here. He leads you around, the very well-built log cabin. And on the other side stands a small wooden statue. What should it be of? TubbTor, name something you'd be interested in that would...
Cookie.
A cookie.
But that wouldn't make a very impressive statue. It really wouldn't.
Okay, you know what? I got a list of animals with me. I'm going to roll a d20 and pick from this chart. 16. It's a statue of a beaver holding a block of wood.
Yep. It's exactly what you see.
Out of a log.
Statue, a small wooden statue of a beaver holding a block of wood.
That
and
came from a block of wood.
It is very intricately designed and well built, and it is quite impressive. Are you looking for something specific, or?
He's so handsome. Uncle, you outdid yourself.
Why, thank you.
Well, TubbTor very impressed.
Oh, yeah, this is my new friend, TubbTor. He's great. I'm distracting him for his birthday right now.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, TubbTor.
TubbTor is delighted.
I'd give you a name, but I don't have a name for any of these characters.
Why do you think she's just referring to them as aunt and uncle? She doesn't remember their names either.
Yeah. I'm sure later on I'll give them names and they'll be returning characters, but it's fine. So, what is it you came looking for around here?
TubbTor come to see art.
Well, we've definitely found Art. That's his name now. Art the woodcutter. I have other statues as well.
TubbTor is waiting to be shown to the Art, and Art doesn't understand why TubbTor is sitting there wanting to come here to stare at him.
I've got other statues around the side. They're inside, actually. If you'd want to take a look, or I can take a commission and make something specially for you. It's going to take a few days, though.
TubbTor would pay for a commission. Are you familiar with something called a tonfa?
Huh? I am not.
Are you the Japanese fighting movies where there's a police, it's a police baton.
Oh.
It's a police baton
Yeah.
that the Asians fight with.
Now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I just had to think of the
Think of a
You know
way
exactly
to
what I'm
explain it.
talking
I know what you're talking about.
Would I be able to requisition a set of those? That
I might be
or
able
a single tonfa for my offhand?
I might be able to do something like that, but I typically do statues and statuettes. It'll be much more simple work.
Dunyazard comes running back to everyone after going into the house. Hey guys, I found it! She comes down carrying a wooden carving, and you immediately recognize it as calcium.
Oh yeah, I
I
forgot I
still
made that
remember when you.
one.
I still remember when you made this for me. Has anyone talked about it? I know you like to display it for people.
Well, I've got a few offers on it, but I don't think I'm willing to get rid of it for anyone except for you.
No, I'm good. You use it to decorate your shop. It's so pretty.
I'll do exactly that then.
She puts it on the floor. And you see Calcium jump out of TubbTor's bag, circles the statue, and then just sit in the exact same pose the statue's in.
And they look almost identical, except one's made of wood and one's made of bone.
Exactly.
Well, I can get to work on those on that tool for you, but it will take less time than a statue would, or something more complex.
Can you make it from this? TubbTor would like to present the remaining piece of the Minotaur horn.
Ooh. I can attempt.
That's gotta be a big ass horn if you're gonna make a tonfa out of it.
It was a fairly large
TubbTor
chunk of
is a
Minotaur horn.
TubbTor is a 7-foot tall individual with an additional 5-foot long, additional reach arms. A tonfa for something with additional reach arms would have to be pretty sizable.
Yeah.
I just realized we're actually not that far apart in height, because Dunyazard's 6'7".
Yeah. You guys are also not that far apart in build, because you're quite slender, and but your arm length is quite different.
Well, my hope is I can use this tonfa to increase armor class by a point. That would be really cool.
As a defense, yeah, I could see
defensive.
that as a, yeah. I could see that as a possible thing. He will get to work on that, and we'll see where that goes by the end of the session. So, well, where are you planning on going after this?
Home to make cookies. TubbTor will make peanut butter cookies.
How late in the day is it now?
It's probably around noonish.
TubbTor invites Uncle to join for cooking. But until then, what is Uncle's favorite carvings? TubbTor also carves.
Stags are quite impressive.
TubbTor looks around for a small piece of wood to immediately carve into a stag.
There's a decent chunk that you can get carving with. You do have wood carver's tools, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, you can immediately start carving out a stag from this chunk of wood that you find. And he lets you take it and go ahead and work on it. So
is there some kind of roll you want me to make?
Wood carving, I think I typically do sleight of hand So a dexterity check with your proficiency with the woodcarver's tools and all that.
All right. This is a sleight of hand, so it does not have proficiency marked out. Proficiency is +3, and I've got a +2 miscellaneous tool bonus.
Yep.
So sleight of hand +5, whatever the roll is +5.
This says you already have a sleight of hand of +4, so
A 9.
Poor roll. I got a 4, but
yeah. That's a 9.
no, the 4 is for my dexterity.
The four is your
Plus 4 is for
dexterity,
my
so it's
dexterity,
+4
plus
+5.
proficiency.
So that's a 13. It's not as impressive as some of his works, but it is still, it's decent looking, and you could tell it's a stag.
Ta-da!
Not bad. Not bad at all. Keep working, and I'm
TubbTor's
sure you
very
can
proud.
make some quite impressive works with those skills. All right. Let's see. There's I'm trying to think of some way to keep this going a little bit longer, but if there's nothing you can randomly think of, Dunyazard,
TubbTor, did I ever show you my secret pond?
secret pond.
I don't know. Do you have a map of like a forest clearing with a pond in it?
Nope. I do have a map of the camp that has a river by it.
I was just gonna have her run off into the woods and show just a random pond in the middle of it to TubbTor, and then have him get lost in the woods from it.
Yep, Dunyazard leads you out into the woods to show you her hidden pond. You travel for a little bit. Before long, you do come across a clearing with a beautiful, magnificent-looking pond right in the center of this clearing. There's a few birds flying around. Every once in a while, an animal runs through, gets a drink from the pond, and then runs off. Everything seems very serene and very passive while you're here.
TubbTor cast Detect Magic.
Nothing.
Okay.
The only magic you can sense is the magic from your new pendant and any other magic items that might be on your guys' body, on your guys' characters.
It's very nice pot.
Dunyazard's gonna motion towards the water. This isn't the best part. Watch. And then she jumps into the water and just completely vanishes from view.
TubbTor looks in the water expectantly.
Dunyazard seems to be nowhere to be found yet.
TubbTor starts getting concerned. The TubbTor's starting to panic a little bit. Dunyazard! Dunyazard!
Dunyazard just now breaks her head out from the water. TubbTor, you're supposed to follow me. It's really neat down here. Come on.
Oh, but TubbTor's hair.
It's okay.
Oh,
I'll hold
okay.
your hand and swim with you.
TubbTor slowly walks into the water as is very, very time consumingly.
As TubbTor walks into the water, all of the hair product that TubbTor has used on his hair washes off, and you could see it just float on the top of the water.
Dunyazard starts diving down deep, way deeper than this pond initially realized, while grabbing TubbTor's hand and trying to drag him with her.
And as you go deeper into the water, an opening begins to form as you come into a fairly decent-sized underwater cave. You guys go in. You can go into it, and there's an opening inside that actually has an air pocket that you guys can breathe in, so that you're not just suffocating under the water the entire time.
Woo!
Inside of this cave, it is filled with different sorts of cave life. Not anything dangerous or anything like that, but there's bioluminescent insects crawling in some parts of the cave. There's bioluminescent moss, and there's fairly brightly colored blue crystals growing from some parts of the cave.
Look, TubbTor, isn't it pretty?
It's very nice. Happy birthday, Spot.
I thought you'd like it. I always come down here whenever I couldn't deal with people. No one's ever found me down here before.
And this is how Dunyazard and TubbTor get lost in the woods.
Go back through the water, come out at the pond, and be like, do you remember
Make a survival
which way
check
we
to
came
get back. Anyways, you guys spend a little bit of time in this underwater cave, and you realize that you should probably start heading back, Dunyazard, just in case. You can't quite tell what time it is, especially with your whole time dyslexia and all that, but you know you've been out here for a little while, and it might be a good idea to start heading back.
I am going to try and pry one of the larger looking crystals that kind of looks like it's been damaged at the base and see if I can pry it out of the wall.
Oh, you use the word pry. I have a crowbar, and I believe prying would give advantage on a strength check.
I feel like prying with a crowbar of a delicate crystal is more likely to shatter it.
Yeah, this is more of a
Unless
sleight
you're
of hand
prying at
check.
the rock underneath. I don't
This
know.
is more of a sleight of hand check with the whole thing.
Let's see.
There's not bad. You find a weak point and you attempt to get it off. It chips a little bit, but you do get a small chunk of this blue crystal off of the wall. And it almost hums as you hold it.
Here you go, TubbTor. I know you like to carve, so I wanted to give this to you. Happy birthday!
TubbTor, thank you. TubbTor looks at it and tries to think of how carving could. Can I carve crystal?
You could
With
think
the
of a
carver's
way to possibly carve it, but
That seems
you'd
like
have to be
jewelers.
very careful, and you'd probably want jeweler's tools instead, as it is a delicate piece of crystal.
It was
But
beautiful.
with your detect magic still going, you do sense a little bit of magic emanating from these crystals.
Oh. Can I tell what kind of anything about the magic? Maybe an Arcana check?
Yeah, make an Arcana check. And see how long it takes for this Arcana check to go through. Oh, there it is, a 9. No, you don't really know anything about the whole magic coming from the crystals, but there is something, just something about it that seems like this actually could be useful for something at some point.
Well, hey, you got a nice, 3-pound chunk of blue humming magic rock now. A blue humming magic crystal.
Literally what
If
it
I
is.
cast guidance on myself and then I hold the crystal, does it disrupt magic at all? Does it disrupt the guidance?
The guidance? No.
Oh, it doesn't
But
appear to.
Well, I don't know
Doesn't
how it
appear
would
to be an
affect
anti-magic
guidance,
crystal,
actually.
then. Doesn't appear to be an anti-magic crystal then.
What does guidance normally do again? It's just advantage, or is it?
No, it's just
gives
No,
a
it's-
1d6 on rolls.
It's a 1d6. Okay,
4.
so you feel something different about your guidance, but you're not sure what. Guidance probably wasn't the best spell to test this with, but
Yeah, but it's a cantrip, so
yeah. And it does not feel like it's being interrupted. If anything, it feels like it might be slightly amplified.
okay. Interesting.
I don't have anything else for us to do. Do you want to try and head back now?
Yes,
how you use the
TubbTor won't
word
make
try.
cookies.
All right, so you guys swim back up out of the lake. It's a little bit later. It's clearly past noon. It's probably about, I don't know, sometime around 3 in the afternoon. I'm just making a rough guess, but you guys don't have a clock, so. But if you want to start making your way back, make a survival check.
TubbTor crawls out of the lake, and TubbTor is soaked through to the bone. TubbTor, he squishes
TubbTor
every
looks
time
like
he
a
walks.
wet chihuahua.
You never really knew how skinny he was at the same time. Does he look fluffier?
Okay, I got a roll for this now.
That's a
And
decent
I
survival.
I got a guidance going, so I got a +2
Dunyazard
on
can't
my
help but laugh a little bit.
Add another +2 to that guidance.
Okay. Well, I got a 27, I think.
You got a 27. Yeah, TubbTor can find the way back pretty easily. Surprisingly enough. Survival's a wisdom, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That actually, it does make sense for you guys not to get lost very easily then. At least when it comes to survival checks.
TubbTor can smell his way.
And that's entirely true. You smell something cooking in the air, and you just basically do the whole float towards it thing. Anyways, you guys make your way back. I was supposed to be setting this up the entire time.
As TubbTor is floating through the air, the water is still dripping, running from his fur.
Yes. Let's see. Move you guys here. There's a couple more. Just a second. I was supposed to put tokens on this map while you guys were doing this, but I completely spaced it.
Good job.
Who else am I missing?
You must have been high on pot news.
Why are these like that? That one. Why? Why do you do this? All right. Anyways, you guys get back to the mansion. You open the door, and it's surprisingly empty and quiet. You think you hear some noise from the room to the right in the Great Hall, but you're not sure. I'm not moving you to the map yet.
In here. Sure hope nobody scares TubbTor.
Okay, so you guys move forward, go into the Great Hall, and as TubbTor comes through the door, several of the people that you have met in your time here are waiting in here, and everyone shouts, "Surprise!"
Oh, TubbTor so surprised!
Ronaldo sitting up at the top. Yeah, with Dunyazard, I'm not surprised that he probably already knew this was coming. Well, how'd your trip go? I see you guys are holding a few items.
It went
TubbTor,
fantastic. I showed TubbTor a lot of people. They all liked him.
Well, that's good.
Sweet meat buns.
Ah, you got some meat buns from the butcher. Damn, would have loved to try some of those.
TubbTor recommend.
I still have 2 in my pack if you want one.
Your pack seems pretty wet.
Dunyazard just pulls out a dampened meat bun and it looks sad. And then takes a bite out of it. It still tastes good. Offers the one she took a bite out of to him.
I think I'm good. I'm just leaving it with Dunyazard definitely did not take her pack off when she jumped into the pond.
That sounds about right.
Yep. TubbTor is going to say it was so delicious. It smelled like it tasted kind of like these seasonings that I can't describe, but I can use Druidcraft and Minor Illusion to replicate. I'm going to try really, really hard, not very well, to describe these flavors so that he can totally taste as I'm trying to describe them very badly.
I don't know why.
Exactly what I'm trying to describe.
Somehow you're describing that well enough for me to taste it. I don't know how this works. I don't understand a single thing you've been saying, but... Well...
It's Food Cleric.
Well, enjoy your party. We, all came to celebrate for you, so...
Yay! Of course, going to find a pointy birthday hat to put on.
And there is one. Stolvok reluctantly wearing one as well. I'll give a reason for him to be wearing one at the end of his private session. Alright, so the party goes on throughout a little bit into the night. You guys have fun. Leora...
TubbTor makes cookies.
Leora actually shows off her archery skills. Lenaro holds an apple on his head while she does so, sweating through his armor as her arrow pierces the apple.
TubbTor is holding his action. Do you spare the dying?
And that's the party goes on without a hitch, and everyone has a good time. And that's today's session. Thank you guys for joining for that little just filler session. I guess that's what it is. Hope it was entertaining enough.
Hey, maybe they learned something with cooking themselves.
I mean, yeah, I got that clip. I'll have to edit that, and I think I'm definitely gonna post that somewhere else too. That's the whole narrated freaking explanation for the meat buns was just perfect. All right, thank you guys for joining. I hope you had fun. I will see you all in the next one. Bye!